The New Jersey riots are continuing. So right now in front of Delaney Hall, there are a couple of individuals who have made the decision to build magical super duper ultra barricades to try to prevent individuals from immigration custom enforcement raids. And again, many of these individuals, in fact, the vast majority of them who have been brought to this Delaney Hall facility for immigration customs enforcement, have final orders of removal from immigration judges that are very old, as in years and decades old. And there's this mass crowd out there that is suggesting that the super duper Eich evil Hitler Gestapo is trying to send them to the place that they illegally immigrated from. You know, interesting stuff. So there's all kinds of nonsense that's going on. CBS reported on quite the clash that happened last night that has continued into today. So they get in their little Red Rover line. And then they start throwing things. Make this full screen here for you. They start throwing things, and there's some pepper spraying and just some general assorted shenaniganry. Yeah, you know, I mean, again, we've seen this kind of stuff outside of ICE facilities before. Now, Radio Crew, we do have to send you over to the commercial break because it is unfortunately that FCC rule that we must obey. We're going to continue on the live stream here because no breaks on that side. It's the Tony Kinnett Cast here on the Daily Signal. Now, lest you think that this is a group of very serious individuals with serious grievances, no, absolutely not. This is, again, the same place that we reported on last year in which Representative LaMonica McIver showed up and did the Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah, body slam and assaulted federal law enforcement. Well, this group of high IQ individuals is cheering if any brown person at all, any person who looks as though they might be from Central or South America, leaves the facility, people start cheering wildly. It's something. So like people are cheering, he's like, oh yeah, wow, the brown people, we did it, guys, we got the people released. As one person shouts, hey, those are employees, those are ICE officials that you're cheering for leaving the facility. Excellent and exciting stuff for sure. Now we get to the posturing, because the posturing before we get to some of the other, again, bizarre kind of riot style stuff today comes from various representatives who are doing the same, showing up. I have an order to be here. I'm very great. You must let me in to examine the conditions. So one of these guys is Representative Brendan Gutenschwager. So who made the post. That's whose clip I'm taking. I want to make sure I give the credit there correctly here. This is of Congressman Adriano Espaillat saying this morning outside the Delaney Hall detention facility, he has to be there. He has an unstructured settlement and he needs cash now.
I have a court order here that allows me to come in. I won't go in because the Constitution protects me.
Let her in!
So you have this big old, hey, you know, I have a right to be here. I'm going to do this, that, and yeah, that kind of crap. The problem, and this would be the really big, full-sized, grown-up issue that they're facing in this particular instance, you saw the doors being slid right open. The doors went right open. They let him right in. No issues. They said, sure, come on in, no problem. So we're doing they refuse to let me in, but also I'm being let right in maneuver. A bizarre decision, a strange decision for sure. Again, personally, I don't suggest doing that kind of stuff, but that is the situation. Senator Cory Booker did the same thing. He said, quote, today I visited Delaney Hall as part of my congressional oversight duties, meeting with both those who run the facility and privately with the people being held there. After seeing who is being held and the conditions under which they're detained, I believe most Americans would agree this facility is a moral stain on our community. Chuck Schumer did the same thing. and just got ratioed to hell and gone. Oh, this is modern concentration camp nonsense, which is trying to whip up the people who are at the facility today into just going full riot mode and assaulting federal law enforcement. This was earlier this afternoon. So a little bit of pushing and shoving and hugging. Now, what makes this particular thing a little bit more interesting, I would say, is that in this instance, you actually have media who is showing up, whether from CBS or from CNN or from Fox News or from some of the other outlets in the independent journalist sphere, who are just being openly attacked by those who are at the riot. So in one instance, an independent journalist, Cam Higbee, he shows up wearing like a keffiyeh to kind of like blend in with the crowd. And some lady who looks like Mia Khalifa on meth shows up and starts trying to choke him in his own keffiyeh, which is a weird thing to do.
They got that big ass keffiyeh. You're not about pro-Palestine, you fake infiltrator.
Don't fucking touch my shit.
I like that. Just exciting stuff.